All right, guys, welcome to the video. And I just want to talk about 3D printing. So, 3D printing has been a hobby of mine since 2017, and I am not an expert at 3D printing at all, by all means, but I do have somewhat of knowledge since I've been doing it since 2017. So, 3D printing is an awesome hobby. I always find myself 3D printing on my free time, and as of recently, I haven't got a chance to upload a video with 3D printing because I've actually been working on my 3D printing setup. Now, as of recently, I got another Bambu Lab P1S, and I also pulled the trigger and I finally got the Bambu Lab P2S. Now, I haven't got a chance to troubleshoot and work on my very first print on the Bambu Lab P2S, but very soon I will be testing it out. So here is my Bambu Lab P2S, and I've been just hearing so many awesome things about the Bambu Lab P2S, so I just had to try it out and get my very own. But with the Bambu Lab P1S, I mean, the Bambu Lab P1S is an awesome 3D printer, and here is actually my very first one. And yeah, I mean, I just love it. And I also have 3 Cobra 2 Maxes from Anycubic. And as you guys can see, I actually 3D printed a helmet from Arc Raiders. So if you guys are familiarized with Arc Raiders, you definitely know what this helmet is and what skin it belongs to, what operator. So yeah, I mean, 3D printing is just an awesome hobby, and I totally love it. And again, I always find myself 3D printing on my free time. But yeah, I mean, other than the Bambu Lab P1S and the P2S that I got, so I got 2 Bambu Lab P1Ss. So there's one over there, and here's the other one, the brand new one that I just got recently. And of course, the Bambu Lab P2S. And again, my 3 Anycubic Cobra 2 Maxes on the top there. And I also have a Anycubic Cobra S1 down there. Now, I will talk about the Anycubic Cobra S1 in a different video, but yeah, I mean, this is pretty much my 3D printing setup. It took me like over years to get to where I'm at with 3D printing. I started off my very first 3D printer back in 2017. I purchased, for my very first 3D printer, I purchased a Creality CR10S, I believe. And I still have it, but I've been having some issues with it a little while back. Granted, I was able to get it running again, then I would run into some more issues. So I just finally put it aside and yeah, moved on to other 3D printers that are more advanced, like again the Bambu Lab 3D printers. Any 3D printer with the Bambu Lab is awesome. I've had no bad reviews with the Bambu Lab 3D printers. I've been hearing a lot of awesome things about the Bambu Lab 3D printers. So if you guys are thinking of getting into 3D printing, I would highly recommend starting out, like for your very first 3D printer, a Bambu Lab 3D printer, like the Bambu Lab P2S or the P1S, or there's other series as well with the Bambu Lab. But any series, any 3D printer with the Bambu Lab lineup, I mean, I would not hesitate at all. And as far as with the Anycubic, I mean, I've had awesome results with Anycubic Cobra 2 Max. And as you guys can see, here is an example for the print quality that you can expect. Of course, with these open FDM 3D printers, there's going to be a little bit more dialing in and more troubleshooting that you're going to do with the settings and with your prints. I've had a lot of failed prints with the Anycubic Cobra 2 Maxes. I mean, all 3 of these I've had issues with. Granted, nothing serious, but like with settings wise, with tinkering with the print quality and all that stuff, it's pretty much normal. But if you guys want a 3D printer that 3D prints, awesome 3D prints right out of the box, and like with no need of tinkering with settings or anything like that, I would highly recommend you guys getting into the Bambu Lab 3D printers. Any series, any printer with the Bambu Lab, you're not gonna have any issues. Unlike with the FDM open 3D printers. 3D printing is an awesome hobby, and I've been able to 3D print like a lot of awesome things. So here's a little bit of what I got that I've managed to work on. So these are pretty much parts with, again, the Arc Raiders helmet that I got up there. So this is pretty much one of the parts for that helmet that I still need to put together, and I cannot wait. Articulated, like print in place 3D prints, just like this. Very, very cool. A lot of fun. And of course, mask from the Black Phone. Very cool, very detailed. And I believe I used my Anycubic Cobra 2 Max to 3D print this mask right here from the Black Phone. A lot of detail, looks very, very nice. And I also 3D printed the Halo helmet as well. And Carnage, very, very cool. And of course, Iron Man. I actually got my very own Iron Man suit. I just got it put in the bin right now because, again, I don't have the room right now. But yeah, and over here, I actually 3D printed a life-size Bugs Bunny. So here it is, from the head down. You're able to 3D print large 3D models with 3D printing, and it doesn't really matter what 3D printer you got, like what build volume it's able to 3D print. I mean, you can slice your prints and 3D print large prints just like this guy right here. On smaller 3D printers, you're just gonna have to slice them in smaller pieces and 3D print them in smaller pieces, then just put them together as you go. But with Bugs Bunny over here, with the life-size Bugs Bunny right there, I used my Anycubic Cobra 2 Maxes to 3D print him. And granted, it took like a good few weeks to get all the pieces, then plus the assembling part. But yeah, I mean, it turned out great. He looks awesome. So yeah, I got him right here for now. I do not have, I'm getting really tight on room. And on the bottom here, I also have an Anycubic Photon M3 Max for resin 3D printing. So this is a very decent build size for resin 3D printing, and this I haven't actually gotten a chance to use it yet because I've been really busy with my FDM 3D printing, with 3D printing with PLA. I love 3D with PLA. I've also 3D printed with TPU, which is fairly easy. It just takes a while. I 3D printed Yeezy slides with TPU, and here they are actually. So here are the Yeezy slides that I 3D printed with TPU, and I believe I 3D printed this with TPU using my Creality CR10S when I still had it working. But yeah, so here it is, TPU. I mean, not bad. And this is actually my very first print with TPU, and I really didn't have any issues. But I mean, the print could be a lot better. But again, being as my very first 3D print with TPU, I'd say this is most definitely a success print. So very, very happy with these. And these actually are wearable. So you guys can see, here you go. Completely wearable. Pardon for the footage, but yeah, completely wearable, guys, as you can see. Now, granted, they're not as comfortable as actual slippers or slides that you would buy from the retail store, but yeah, completely wearable. And this is pretty much what you're capable of with 3D printing. I mean, you can 3D print all kinds of stuff. Stuff that you can actually use, or stuff that you want for like decor, display, cosplay, even stuff around the house. And I've also 3D printed like fidget toys as well. So you can also 3D print small toys. And again, for like stuff that you can use, I also 3D modeled and 3D printed my very own case for my Shure SM7B as you guys can see. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that you guys can do with 3D printing, and I would highly recommend it. But yeah, hopefully I was able to give you guys a little bit of information if you guys are thinking of getting into 3D printing. If you guys like the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That way you guys don't miss out on future projects that I work on. And hopefully I can inspire you guys getting into 3D printing. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.